I mean, it's something about a fresh line. Make a man feel like $1,000,000. Fresh fade, get the tape or the shadow on it. Them waves so deep, you need a paddle for them. I mean, it's more than just hair. It's the confidence you feeling when you step up out that chair. And I swear, they tell me every barber is mean. From Trav, Herm, B to Sayyid, now say hello to the team. Cause the style supreme, my nigga, don't forget the style supreme. They know the style supreme, supreme style. Keep the whole town clean, get it?
In my day, barber was a counselor. He was a fashion expert. He was a style coach, pimp, just general all-around hustler.
All the 66 years I lived, I said all them things a long time ago. But I say this here, I'm still pretty.
Come into the room, come into the room. You are watching hashtag Supremely Faded, the real Barbershop podcast. And I have to say good morning. Good morning, Abarigani, Hotep, peace. What's happening? Assalamu alaikum. And the Supreme Star Barbers are in the building. Oh, Grand Rising Kings and Queens.
And niggas.
The Supreme Star Barbers are in the building. They are absolutely in the building. Trav's here. Saeed's here.
Hey, peace. Brian still works here. He's here.
Brian still works here. Hey, Mark.
Mark, I just tried to call you, bud.
Tip is in the building. Wa alaikum salam, brother Ernest Watson. Big Bruce is in the building. We got the brothers in the building
man,
this morning.
There, man.
We got the brothers in the building.
B said lunch money.
Bruce, you hear that? B said lunch money. We got a lot to talk about. Trav.
Yeah.
What about them Broncos?
Broncos won, baby. Yeah. We celebrate. This might be it all year. This might be our last win. Let's take it in, y'all. Let's go and just get this, man.
This might be
Good
it.
win, man.
This might be the Michael Jackson tour for the
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it.
for the Broncos. This is it.
This is it.
I liked it. That was a good win.
It was a good win.
I think they'll get a couple
What
more.
you like? What you like, Saeed? What you like about the
They
win?
played as a team. They
Okay.
played as a team. I wasn't expecting them to win. I was
Okay.
pleasantly surprised. We won. It was a good football weekend. The Buffs won.
Yes.
Yes.
Broncos won. It felt good. It was a good football weekend in Colorado.
Dion he's getting it in. He's doing his thing. They're 3-1 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter's the best player in the country.
But you know what? He's not even mentioned on anybody's Heisman list right now.
No, he's not.
They
Hey,
got-
Mrs. Adams.
They got him at like number 8 or something like that.
Oh, they hating.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
They hate Dion. I think it's all because of Dion.
Is it all because of Dion, or is it that the Heisman race is geared towards quarterbacks?
Nah, players. The players.
I think as of recently it's geared towards quarterbacks, but I think it also they want to see the best player on the best team, but the award is just for the best player in college football. They want to see the best player winning, not necessarily the best player. Period.
I'm gonna give you some pushback though.
They don't like hockey niggas.
Okay, here's the question.
Travis
When's
Hunter,
the last time there's been a wide receiver or a defensive back that won the Heisman?
Let me see. Let me look it up.
Didn't the wide receiver for Philadelphia win it? He was at Alabama. Number 6. Yeah.
When was that?
Smith. I think his last name is Smith.
Wide receivers do win the Heisman, huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying, but rarely. It's usually a quarterback award, right?
Alabama. And he plays for Philadelphia now.
Because the only defensive back who's ever won was Ron Woodson.
And he went both ways. He played both ways.
I know, but how long ago was that?
So that nigga been
Okay, so Devonta Smith was 2020.
yeah.
Prior to that, it was Desmond Howard, 1991. Last
Damn.
wide receiver.
So every decade.
Tim Brown was 1987.
Every decade.
So we got one.
One a decade.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, we got to bust that up.
Yeah.
Gotta bust that up, Trav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. What do we want to talk about? Today's show topic. Y'all ready? Diddy distractions. Diddy distractions. Oh man, Diddy's in trouble. Diddy is in trouble, and it is everywhere. Mm-hmm. It is breaking news on every website, everybody's podcast. They all talking about Diddy.
Talking about his tendencies and his parties and his...
B, you on the mic? Okay. So what's this about? What's it all about?
I think it's like the little 52 fake out, man. Every year we go through this. Every election year we go through some big distraction.
Some big distraction.
That's stopping you from seeing what's really going on in the world, because we so caught up in social media, and everybody's caught up in social media. So when they put out one thing, everybody talks about it. So the whole Diddy thing is so viral. But I mean, a couple of years ago, I thought gay was the thing. Like, gay was in, like gay. So now they making it bad for this dude to be gay or whatever.
I think it's the thing if the people are accepting it as their thing, but look like he running from it, but all up in it.
Yeah. He's not admitting to
Pause.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He's not admitting.
Rainy's in the building. Hey, Rainy.
Rainy.
Sister Rainy.
Rainy. What's all this Diddy stuff about? Okay, here's the question. I keep hearing racketeering. I keep hearing criminal enterprise. They're trying to get him on the RICO Act.
How?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Who's his team?
What's the criminal enterprise? When did freak parties become a criminal enterprise?
Okay, so this is what I say. So, Colorado's a tester for a lot of things. Like, we do everything first. Like, we did the street cameras first. Everything they test it here first. Mm-hmm. And then it spreads out and goes to New York and stuff like that. So the sex trafficking, they started that shit here first. I'm telling you. There's like 6 dudes out here that got over 300, total they got like over 1,000 years. So one dude got 304 years, I got Chauncey.
Right.
He got 304 years. He ain't killed nobody. He was a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Now these dudes is pimps. So the new pimp is the new sex traffickers.
Okay.
So you like, if that's sex trafficking, making somebody do something against their will, like, you know, trying to make some money.
Rainey said, I don't know how I feel about praising a black man's downfall. And Rainey, we agree. This is why we call the show topic Diddy Distractions, because and here's something, of course, I learned from the minister, that we should never laugh when we see someone in a bad situation, especially another black man, because exactly, to Trav's point, you might be next.
So yeah,
you next. And this is the public lynching.
Yeah.
This is that old public lynching that they do. The strongest person in the group, we're gonna do something. We're gonna buck.
And there's a lot of energy going towards this
in front of the world. So y'all know, y'all stay the people that don't have no money or less money than him, stay in your fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what we do to niggas that get out of their place.
Right.
So it's like, you know, Kanye West, the whole Kanye West piece. But why is it all black people?
I got a thing, and I was having this conversation with my wife, man. I said, I just feel sometimes, man, black folks are just mean all the way around, man. We love to see a fall. We love to see a shortcoming. We love to praise and gloat over someone not making certain things, and you know, because I think that collectively black people are such in a depressed state. We like to see other black people in that same area where we are.
The whole crabs in the barrel.
Crabs in the barrel thing, you know. And I hate to see how they even our own podcasters and bloggers, that's all they are talking about, and going in and clowning and memes, fake memes of, you know, I saw one this morning, Diddy kissing Jay-Z. Like, dude, we would have been seeing something like that.
Right.
The AI pics and you know, all that sort of stuff.
Right.
Black folks love to see a train wreck. We love it.
That's terrible.
Pray and play.
Tristanda Hill says, this is one of the stages of white supremacy. What do you accuse someone of to discredit them, innocent or guilty? Accuse them of drugs, alcohol, sexual deviancy of any kind, guilty or innocent. You're absolutely right.
And then you say they're crazy. If you can't get them on that to say they're crazy, people stop listening to them.
Yep.
So now if Diddy was speaking some truth and saying something against the machine, they would say he's crazy.
Yeah.
Like Kanye.
Yeah,
he's crazy. But then since he was moving and grooving and partying and shit,
now,
okay, we're gonna use that against you.
Now the preying on small children, I'm not with.
Yeah, I'm not with none of that.
I'm not with none of that.
You can't be.
Because this whole thing right here with this whole Diddy situation, it's almost like the Wizard of Oz. When you start paying attention to other things outside of Diddy, it's that pay no attention to that man behind that curtain.
Right.
Yeah. So now everybody's so focused on Diddy, we're missing all of the things that's happening in the background, things that we really need to be concerned with, things that could potentially affect us.
Fucking war is going on.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot going on. Listen, they killed our brother. And of course, we didn't know about it. We didn't know it was actually happening because we were so busy, distracted, looking at Diddy.
Yeah.
But they executed brother Marcellus Williams.
Imam.
Was he an imam?
He was an imam.
He was an imam in the prison.
Yeah.
Man, all praises due to Allah. And here's a man who went to his deathbed saying that he was innocent. They had DNA evidence that possibly could have exonerated him, but the Supreme Court, wouldn't give him a stay. So that kind of brings to mind the importance of voting, because it was Trump's Supreme Court, super majority, 6 Republicans who voted for this man to be executed.
Well, Trump, you ain't gonna get the black vote.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Man.
Randy said, "Couldn't your VP stop it?" I don't know. Does the vice president have that sort of power?
Hell no.
I don't think so
I
either.
wouldn't think
but
so either.
she could have
Intervene.
intervened and talked to Joe Biden because
Yeah.
Joe Biden definitely could have pardoned him.
That motherfucker sleep.
This is yet again some of my issues. I'm gonna leave that right there.
That's it. You're not gonna talk about Kamala.
No.
Kamala.
And you know what?
Did I say Kamala? Kamala.
And you know what? I don't give a fuck how you pronounce her name. You could put a silent P in front of that bitch. I don't care.
Oh snap! Sayyid done turned into the angry black man.
Fuck that. Her name Pamela. I don't give a fuck.
And listen, my wife made the point. Oh man, hold on, let me make sure I'm plugged in. That all the pro-lifers were fine. Oh, excuse me, hold on, y'all. Okay, one more lose power. All the pro-lifers were fine with killing him. All the people who were against Roe versus Wade killed Roe versus Wade because. Wait a minute, y'all hear me? All the people who killed Roe versus Wade, the Republicans, they were good with killing this black man, even though they don't want white women to kill their unborn babies. Good morning, Michelle Tarver.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. And then we be connecting dots, this motherfucker. We connect dots like a motherfucker. Y'all better start listening to us.
Right.
We connecting the dots on these bitches.
Listen, it's rough, man. Marcellus got up out of here, man, and that's
And that really, I'm really stuck on that, man. You know, for like people who have a platform and have a voice, they just silent right now. You know,
Right.
you know, that really disturbs me, man. You know, and we saw the things that were circulating online to stop the execution. I think I signed that thing maybe 3 times. You know,
Right.
to get them to stop the execution. Proceeded with the execution, man.
Right.
Yeah, what do you had over a million signatures?
Bruh.
Did he? Wow. Distractions, but we worried about Diddy and what he doing at the freak offs.
At the freak off with the baby oil and shit.
And you know what? And that's another thing about, you know, people going in. Like, I don't condone the molestation. I do not. But you got the damn Rolling Stones. What they done did? They hold like 80 years of partying. With the Duran and all them the British wave in the 80s. What kind of parties did they have, man? Look, this didn't just start with black folks doing this.
Yeah, and I want to get back to the whole. I want somebody in the chat room, if you can answer me, because we got some smart people in the chat room. RICO laws. How does the freak party violate RICO laws? What is the criminal enterprise? I haven't heard anything.
A team. I'm telling you, he has to have a team that's going to get picked up. Gotta be, because you can't go in one person on RICO.
Exactly.
The RICO is your whole squad. Like, whoever you got in the freak party making people fall asleep or whatever they say.
Right, giving them the drugs and
giving the drugs to pass out and you do whatever to them. I don't know. It's like it seemed like the one big Bill Cosby party.
Big Mike, tell me, man. What's the RICO violation? We're trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure it out, like, for real.
So you saying, like, so one nigga could be RICO?
Right. Because the RICO's criminal enterprise. I mean, you got pimping and drug dealing
So
and
Rico
murders.
Rico has more years.
I think it's the trafficking.
Yeah,
Is
Big
that
Mike
what-
said RICO Act is made for drug dealers. Okay, but even if you are trafficking humans, Diddy wasn't doing it by himself. To Trav's point, where's the team? Where's the other indictments? If he's the head,
Yeah.
then everybody below him
Mm-hmm.
need to be sitting in that same place.
Right. He by himself.
Right. So he can't be in the courtroom like Kareem Akbar.
Right. It sounds like some trickeration.
I'm sure he is going to do that.
It is, but this whole thing is weird because Homeland Security went in there.
Right. Right. I'm trying to figure it out. And y'all remember that Diddy, despite all of his faults, when we was going into this whole COVID thing, and the minister did an international broadcast
Yes.
where he told us not to take that shableek, not to take that shooby dooby, that jabberwocky.
That skibbity wop bop boot up.
Did I do?
When the minister was telling us that, man, Diddy and his Revolt network was the only one, and I do mean the only one, because it was supposed to go on multiple networks, and of course, you know, the enemies of the minister and the nation made sure that didn't happen. Diddy was the only one who broadcast the Criterion from the Garden. The only one.
You think that got to be part of it?
That's definitely part of it, because Revolt disappeared a little bit after that.
They did. Remember, you had to try to sell it or something.
Yep.
Oh, what's back there? It's still going.
Right, but he don't own it.
Right.
Right after that.
Now since all the stuff with Diddy then came out, I've seen a couple pictures of the minister with his arm around Diddy and folks trying to make love.
Right. Amazing. JJ's in the building. He said, okay. Told you we got some intelligent brothers in the room. He said, I think they said he was transporting prostitutes across state lines, which they consider sex trafficking. They offered his whole team immunity to get everyone in his camp to testify against him for a guaranteed conviction. Big Mike said they don't play that.
Right.
Hey, they give it everybody immunity. They just want him. That's weird.
Also, Frank said, also never trust the MF whose eyes are close together. Never fails.
I heard that, Frank. I'm telling you. I heard that. They're like, that nigga crazy.
Look at that.
Yep, eyes too close together.
Let's see, Diddy. See Diddy's eyes
He
close
did
together.
it. He did it. His eyes too close together.
And then watch, they gonna find a picture of him where he sneezes and his eyes are
He's gonna be cuffed out here.
Oh man, Diddy do it.
Did he do
Yeah,
it?
them eyes are a little close together.
But if all that stuff that they said, he that's freak parties. If that's how you live.
But my thing is, if it's freak parties that get you arrested on the RICO Act and transporting women across state lines,
That's what I'm saying.
man, they need to be indicting all of Hollywood.
All of Hollywood.
Why isn't Woody Allen in prison?
Yeah. Also, everybody who's in government in this city with them damn underground tunnels in the basement of the Capitol buildings.
Right.
What y'all doing?
M. Elizabeth Gray said Diddy did it. There's no doubt. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying nothing about him where he did or he didn't. Because I mean, I think that's
Yeah, like
evident.
he helped to die. He was like a king. And he died. He was like, oh.
That man was so nasty, he couldn't even get up out of pajamas.
Oh, okay. So Rainey said, read her comment. She said the RICO laws apply if someone makes money or profit from the sex parties. Was he making money?
I thought they was free.
Right, I thought you just had to be invited. Was he making money? You had to pay?
I don't know.
Huh.
I'm sure somebody paid something.
Somebody paid a whole lot. Right. Big Mike said, what about Hugh Hefner? He need to be indicted, or you should have been indicted when he was alive. Sex parties?
Right.
What?
Come on now.
All the boy.
Like, I'll be honest. Like, sex parties was fun.
I knew your ass would go. We just can't have a serious conversation.
I can, but I'm just saying, like, I think the way I think, because, like, if you ever been, I mean, you might not have been to a sex party, but I've been to a couple sex parties, but not no gay sex party. It was all like men and women. But it was fun. I mean, shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Trav, you like them cougars too, huh?
Yes, I did.
That's a whole other subject. But this how they be walking up on Trav right here. They sell them cougars.
Are you trying to imply that I hit it? Oh no, I see you.
Marcus, darling.
Hey, how you doing, Lady Eloise?
I don't have
Cougar Tango.
panties on.
Lady Eloise, please, we have a
You was
meeting.
Captain Cougar.
Just please go.
Cougar Taylor.
Captain Cougar.
Trav is too much. Sex parties are fun.
Now look at me, police are 35.
Robbing the cradle.
So the business money he used. Yeah, I don't know. They gotta explain. Where the RICO Act comes in.
Was he, I wonder if he was charging people, like, to show up at the party.
No, you just gotta be invited.
Somebody got to pay for the baby oil.
He's paying for it.
Let's go, Mike.
Man, shoot.
Come on in and get in here, Mike.
Crazy Mike's in the building.
Crazy Mike.
Listen, they got
Hey, Mike about to get a ticket because he was texting and driving.
Diddy had 50 million for bail. Don't tell me he couldn't pay for no sex party.
Right, and he said, I'll give you 50 million. He could have helped New York out
Right.
tremendously. 50 mil?
He could have fixed that whole little terrible prison they got him
And they
in.
said no.
They said no.
No, nigga. You stay here and chill. Do y'all think Diddy will make it past December?
They said he's on the suicide watch right now, so that lets me know.
But how can you put somebody on suicide? Did he say he was suicidal? Or
He had to have tried to commit suicide.
that's what I'm saying.
They also said he's not eating.
But see, you can go on a hunger strike. That ain't.
Hey, if I was
commit
rich, I wouldn't eat
suicide.
that shit either.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna give me no bologna sandwich, nigga?
Mike,
Did they have him in? I don't know. Where is he locked up?
Rainey said, or is it homicide watch?
Right. Yeah, because that's what I was going to ask next.
Hey, he gonna be on suicide watch till they kill him.
Frank said he hasn't been eating because he's nervous someone is trying to poison him.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I could dig that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So y'all break this down. He gonna be on suicide watch until they kill him. Y'all get that?
Wow.
I heard you.
Grand Rising, Tina.
Epstein. Why don't they just let him go to his island? Let him go live on Love Island and have all the free parties he wants.
Well, I got a whole conspiracy theory behind all of this now.
We love conspiracy theories.
Share with
We
us.
absolutely love conspiracy.
I
We
think
love
Diddy
conspiracy theories.
has the tapes on a lot of people,
Okay.
and they're trying to take him out before he can let stuff go.
But he's so smart that he probably got a button that's gonna get hit as soon as they do something to him. And
He
it's gonna release it.
should have left when it was in the air, like Russell.
He did leave.
He came back though. That's the problem.
Mrs. Charles said, all celebrities are placed on suicide watch because of the vast difference between their celebrity status and jail. Okay. I don't know. I never been.
Or at least protective custody.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Protective custody. I didn't know about suicide watch.
So as we focused on Diddy, the Diddy distractions.
They said Suge said he's having drug withdrawals.
Diddy distractions.
Suge's having drug withdrawals. He's saying
Diddy's having drug withdrawals.
Tristan said Epstein is on his island. That nigga isn't dead.
Exactly. That's why I said Diddy to his island. Diddy had an island too. He got Love Island. Send that nigga back to his island.
That nasty
Diddy
island.
distractions.
The Diddy distractions.
That nigga isn't dead.
One of the distractions, of course, we talked about was Marcellus Williams being executed yesterday. They didn't want us to be looking at that.
Yeah.
That they had
That's the
possible
brother in
DNA
Memphis, right?
evidence that could
St. Louis.
exonerate him.
St. Louis,
Yeah.
yeah.
Another distraction. Y'all know they fighting all over the world, right?
Man, it's about to go down.
It's going down. It's going down right now. Y'all know Israel and Lebanon are just about engaged in a full-out war. So the latest edition of the Final Call reads deadly covert and overt attacks. This weekend, Israel, well, they had previously set up a dummy company, and when Hezbollah or the citizens of Lebanon were buying these two-way radios and pagers, they was buying them from Israel's dummy company. So Israel was able to detonate these walkie-talkies and pagers simultaneously.
In your pocket.
While it's in your pocket or on your hip or in your hand or up to your head.
Blow your ass off.
They
you up.
They got video footage of people buying their morning coffee and the phone ring and they pick up the answer and that thing will set off.
That's wild.
That's wild, right?
That's wild. I mean, that's some next level devilishment right there.
No doubt.
Ain't it?
No doubt. And yet they call Hezbollah the terrorists.
The terrorist.
And they doing that with our money.
That's some terrorism.
Man.
That's some terrorism going on.
Randy said fighting with our black ass dollars.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, man.
And the thing is what was you breaking down, Herm? This thing escalates, then who else is going to involve themselves?
Oh man, everybody. And that's why President Biden was at the UN on yesterday, giving a speech trying to stop this thing from going into a more wider war.
Hey man, Biden has no oomph on a global scale.
Now, why wasn't that like on TV? Why didn't that interrupt everything?
Because we talking about Diddy.
We talking
about freak parties and baby oil and
man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm about to go home and throw my baby oil out.
And then this morning, they got reports that, well, this is the big news, that Iran, who of course is in it as well because Israel assassinated a Hamas leader while he was actually in Iran a couple of months back. And they had killed Soleimani, the general from Iran a few years back under Trump. That now Iran has issued orders to assassinate Trump. And so, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's going down.
It's going down.
Shit.
But they indicting people on RICO charges.
Say that
for
last
sex
part.
parties.
Say that last part again, huh? So it's stick, man. What you just said.
Yeah, it's got to stick.
What in terms of
Just the last part about what you just said.
what about Iran?
Yeah.
Yeah, they issued an order to assassinate President Trump. Former President Trump.
It's in the news cycle. It's in the back. It's in the middle of the news cycle. 14 hours ago.
Frank said, "What is the red line? Is there a red line? I don't know, Frank. Is there a red line?"
If it is, we over it. Habitual line steppers. We over that line. You motherfuckers is some habitual line. We need another line. Somebody need to establish another line somewhere, man.
Randy said, "Y'all trained up." I don't know, Randy. Are we trained up for
See
World
what
War
happened over
III?
here, Rainy. We need him tonight.
We gotta get trained
Gotta
up.
get
We gotta
trained
get
up.
ready.
And if you don't have a gun, you better know how to get somebody a paw for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do some push-ups?
That's the crazy part.
Right.
Can you walk for an extended period of time?
Right.
You said walk, not even run.
Do you got some food in your house?
You got some food in your
stored
house?
up? Man.
I heard a no from way in the back. Canned goods, dried foods.
When are we bringing Rizza Islam, Big Mike? Is that who you talking about? I could talk to Rizza.
He just got married too. Congratulations.
Yeah, he got married actually a couple years ago. That was a wedding.
Oh yeah. He had his wedding. He had his wedding.
We could bring
The
Rizza.
Wu-Tang with RZA?
No,
Nah, Rizza Islam.
no.
Okay.
But Mike, I want to before we bring Rizza, we're planning on bringing a brother named Oloyea Rashad Muhammad, and he talks about the reality of the wheels. Introduce that into the conversation. The reality of the wheels.
I don't know what y'all believe is.
The things that they call so-called UFOs. We have an intimate knowledge about what they actually are and what they're for.
So that ain't a conspiracy theory.
No, man, this ain't no conspiracy.
We about to debunk some shit.
Man.
And his book is breaking it down to the very
Check. Check 1, 2, niggas.
Big Mike.
Checking.
Sayyid.
check.
All right, we back, y'all.
B got a mic too.
B's on.
Wait, Tierra.
Check B's mic.
B, you on?
Check 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, we back. See what happens, y'all.
We do another mic check.
You know what? I would blame the enemy, but I can't. I think that was a technical difficulty on our end, technical glitch, a glitch in the matrix. But we're back. We were talking about, what were we talking about?
Talking about Oloyea Rashad coming.
Oh, we were talking about Brother Oloyea Rashad coming, who deals with the reality of the wheels. And he actually wrote an awesome book and produced a documentary. So we want to bring him, and we're going to show the documentary. Those details will be forthcoming. But what we were also talking about, and B reminded us once we fell off air, is another reason why the Diddy distractions. B was talking about Chirac, the liquor business.
Right. The biggest drug business in the world.
Mm-hmm. So he sued Chirac?
Yeah, for his name, his image and likeness.
Oh, okay. Oh. So you made a date with the devil and tried to take a rain check.
And fought the devil. And the devil don't like it.
Try to fight the devil and figure it out like, whoa. Like, wait a minute. They not playing. They could actually put me in jail forever.
Well, that's crazy. Why is there such a glass ceiling on us? It's like a glass ceiling. Like, we can't go higher than that glass ceiling.
It's a world we in right now, man.
They created a world that just only goes so far.
Yeah, they don't want you.
It's their game, man. We just learn the rules, and what I hate is that when we learn the rules,
it's their reality.
We forget what our end goal is, and that's a whole community coming up. But we get those Django niggas. Django, what was
Steven.
Steven, there you go.
Yeah. The
gatekeepers. Sick, boss.
Mm-hmm.
The
gatekeepers.
Who's that nigga on that nag?
Who is that nigga up on that nag? Yeah, you gotta know.
So that kills me because, like, I'm a thousandaire and I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm not apologizing to you motherfuckers for nothing. I'm not doing none of that. Whatever. But then I see, like, some billionaires, they make them apologize and shit like that. Like,
yeah, because they want to keep their money flowing.
They'll make a black president apologize.
Right.
Right.
Here's my question. This is what it seems to me. And me and B was talking about this yesterday as well. Have we become that foul? Like the whole Diddy thing and the sex parties and everybody in Hollywood being a homosexual.
Right.
Amen. To be a pious person, you ain't gonna win in this world. You have to be the lowest, degenerate, nastiest, slimiest, overly sexualized piece of shit to gain you any kind of leverage in this world.
Right. That's incredible. We that foul.
And yeah.
We're that foul, or we have learned that we have to be that foul.
That's a conditioning. That's a conditioning because that's not our nature as black people.
Because they're not just talking about Diddy. You know what I mean? They talking about Will Smith. They talking about Jay-Z.
50 Cent fall in this.
Just
50 Cent.
All of them gonna fall in it.
What's his name?
Everybody who has money that actually has the power to speak out has to be controlled.
Like what's the little rapper that's been going around banging on this whole thing? Ad One, and he's going against.
You talking about D1?
No, is it D1?
Little light skinned brother.
D1.
Yep, D1.
I think Ad One somebody else, but D1, he's going hard right now. But it's very snuffed out. You got to go dig up an interview. People are trying to put him on big platforms. You know, it's been shadow banned a lot of what he's saying because
like the Green
we're
Party.
afraid that you go get sparked again. You know,
Like the
just like the
It's
Green
just
Party.
like the Green Party. They ain't gonna let that out.
Yeah,
Right. And for all of y'all watching, who are gonna vote for Kamala or Trump and you don't feel like these people represent your interest, there are alternatives. There are people out there who represent your interests. There are people who are literally voicing reparations and justice for the Palestinians and things that really matter to conscious black people. If you're not conscious, if you don't care about what they're doing to the Palestinians in the way of genocide, you know, just vote for Kamala.
Yeah.
Or Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless of how you say her name.
Exactly. But you do have Sayyid is triggered.
I know the correct pronunciation of her name.
Right.
Warmonger.
What did you say, warmonger?
That's the correct pronunciation.
Warmonger.
No, that's the correct pronunciation.
Wow.
Sayyid is mad at this nigga.
Warmonger.
Well, you know,
Fuck, how you say
sorry
that,
what
man?
Israel is an issue.
Y'all see how calm he said that?
I ain't lying.
No, you definitely not lying. Definitely not lying. But the Green Party, Jill Stein, Cornel West, you have others who are talking about reparations, and they're not getting no pub. They're not getting no traction.
And we so deserving.
Because the Democrats and the Republicans are shutting them out of the conversation. Period.
Money.
Anything that's owed to us, they are trying to cut it off at the. Even if you bring it up, they dancing around it. We gonna have to have another study on. Just like with the interview with Kamala Harris a couple of weeks ago. The young brother asked her, who's a Democratic person, would you be interested in having another study on reparations?
Right.
What?
A study.
Another study?
Another study. And interestingly enough, that study took place under Donald Trump's administration.
Right.
Man,
didn't amount to nothing, but they studied it.
What did she say?
Yeah, that was cute. No, she said, yeah, I would have another study.
Right.
I mean, what's she gonna say?
What is
I
that?
thought she was gonna say it was a way of saying I'm doing something without doing it.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say, my mom worked so hard. Baby
That's her way to normalize herself. That's all. It's all Jedi mind tricks, man.
Right. And Tierra said for her, it's just a conversation. That's it. That's all. You're right, Tierra.
Yeah.
Rainey's back. Hey, Rainey.
It's all fake, man.
Yeah.
Another figurehead.
She gotta keep her allegiance to who pays her.
And Walletta said these entertainers been foul. Yeah, all of Hollywood.
So, and that statement covers our political situation as well.
Right.
They're just entertainers.
Wow.
They're just entertainers.
Yeah.
We're not talking about people that have real power.
So we either got to talk about separation again. We got to start moving towards it, or
and look to a political party that speaks for you,
or we could just trust and obey.
What he wants most out of each and every one of you. Say it with me, Will. I know you know. Obedience.
We can trust and obey.
Trust and
just keep going. Or else we're going to have to do something. Man, we got to do something for self, man.
They clone Tyrone. See, that's what I was about to say. I need a clone.
You need a clone?
I need a motherfucking clone so I can just do my thing. And
Speaking of clones, did they ever figure out who Hamlin really is?
Lamar Hamlin?
What did he do?
He got an interception.
Well, I know that, but what did he do this past weekend?
He got a pick.
His first interception.
And they actually interviewed him.
And he had his tattoo back on his neck. On my mom.
Oh, did y'all hear Brett Favre got
Parkinson's. I saw that this morning.
Really?
Yeah,
You talk about
natural consequences. He stole all that money. That's fake.
And that's where he revealed it. He was testifying before Congress.
Yeah.
That's fake.
You think it's fake?
Hell yeah.
They said concussions lead to
Parkinson's.
Yeah, I did see the link. They said there was a link to that.
They said Tua is not retiring. But
huh?
he's not going to retire. He wants that money, man.
Yeah, he wants that money.
That nigga want
for
to
his
die.
family.
He want to die on the football
Again,
field.
So bad. So bad. Hey, y'all see what Jimmy Iovine said?
No, what did he
They
say?
said, what do you think about Diddy? P Diddy. He said, who is that? I never heard of him.
Nah, you're talking about Clive Davis.
Clive Davis. Yeah, Clive Davis.
Yeah, Clive Davis like, I don't know him.
He said, I don't know him. I never heard of him. I never met him.
He kind of senile too. But Clive Davis is a real freak too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a open homosexual.
Ain't that the one that was married to Mariah Carey?
No, that's Tommy Mottola.
Tommy Mottola.
That's the one that Michael Jackson
All right,
said.
you be
Tommy
knowing-
Mottola is a devil.
Man, you be knowing these white folks, man.
I be knowing my enemies.
So-called,
You know they put Riz on that list.
you said Riz is on the list too, huh?
No, he ain't. No, he
On
ain't.
live TV.
No, he ain't.
But Sayyid don't want no Wu-Tang niggas on there.
I did hear he was on that
I'm
side.
telling you.
Hey man, I'm sorry. They infiltrated.
Riz
the
like
nation
that
as well.
jizzle.
Hey, Saeed, listen,
You know that thing.
Busta Rhymes is wearing that dress too.
I saw that. I saw that.
It's what it is, man.
Yeah.
You gotta pay that price if you want to be in that circle.
That's terrible,
Right.
man.
You gotta be a freak,
That's so terrible.
a freak of the
I think RZA probably
Not a freak,
got in them
yeah.
circles when he started doing them scores for them movies and started getting around a lot of Hollywood and a lot of, you know,
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin
all that
Tarantino,
stuff.
yeah, man, yeah.
Now the other Wu-Tang,
The rest of them.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's weird, man. It's weird. We live in a weird
We
time.
do, man.
And it's crazy how we
Brother next to
justify
you could be a shaky.
Right.
the foulness.
A shaky.
This is some weird shit.
Shaky.
Rainey said we need actionable solutions. You're right, Rainey, and we have some, but that's the thing. Are people willing to commit to those actionable
You know what?
solutions?
You know what? Let Trump get back in office.
What they gonna do?
They gonna
They gonna tear this motherfucker up.
They might get a notion that we're like, man, maybe we should start preparing ourselves. Maybe we need to start, you know.
You know what I wanted to tell y'all about Trump?
Tuesday.
What I wanted to tell y'all about Trump. I was you know, I be studying. I do study white folks. I ain't gonna front.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I was just wondering, like, cause you know how we say Trump isn't, you know, he facing all them charges, all them legal fees, and so I'm looking at his money. And did y'all know that since he left office, he doubled his net worth?
Doubled it.
On top of that, in 2024, he had $100 million worth of legal fees.
Yes.
Guess how much he's paid out of his pocket?
Zero.
His people paid, huh?
Yeah.
He uses
The donations.
PACs and super PACs, political action committees. So the MAGA PAC paid for it, and he has
So this is really a
Save
business.
America PAC.
Yeah.
This is a
That
business
paid
strategy.
all 100% of his
This
legal
is a
fees.
business strategy for Trump.
Let me tell you.
He's making money, bro.
Let me tell you, the political action committees that's the biggest corporation going right now.
But it's like it's a loophole.
Yes.
Because if it was a campaign finance committee, it would be illegal. But since it's a super PAC and a PAC, it's perfectly legal. It's a perfect loophole. He just jumps through. Hey, man, just take that money out of my PAC.
Yeah, take that out of my political action.
$100 million. Can y'all imagine $100 million?
Could you imagine what the attorneys are charging? Just
$100 million.
Peace.
He just, man.
Peace.
Oh, the other thing that he does, I like Trump. Because Trump, he'll tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? In terms of that regard. He said, look, man, it ain't my fault y'all don't know the laws.
Right.
Right.
He, whenever he backs a candidate, that candidate, like say if he endorses you and they get elected, the first thing they got to do is come to Mar-a-Lago. But it's going to cost you about $17,000 to stay that first time.
And then
The next time it's gonna be $80,000.
Is that why he backed that black dude? You know,
Yep.
and didn't denounce him?
There's a dude, Marino, that he backed. This dude came, he spent $17,000. Then he spent $80,000.
Right.
Carrie Lake, the lady from Arizona, she spent $100,000 at Mar-a-Lago when he backed her. But then she did a fundraiser that raised $1 million.
He calls himself a black Nazi.
Yep.
Yeah.
The dude from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bald head dude. I see him.
Yeah. Trump's a gangster.
Old school mob style gangster.
Yeah, he old
He is a gangster.
He old Vegas style gangster.
He owns a casino. He owns casinos. You just can't own a casino, man.
Yeah. Only difference is he ain't putting other people to work.
As long as they work for him. And listen, Randy said he's a genius businessman. He actually is. My wife said it's literally a grift for him. Absolutely. Politics is making him money. Big money. So yeah, Trump is he's doing this thing. He's doing this thing.
He doubled his money, huh?
Double his money. Double his net worth. He's like worth almost $5 billion now.
Sorry.
He's selling Bibles with his name in it.
Yes.
$59.99.
Really?
And shoes. Don't forget the shoes.
And them gold shoes.
That's the first time I heard about the Bible. Man.
Bible, $59.99.
I just wanted to know the signature is it right side up or upside down. That's all.
He auctioned off his suit that he was wearing when he beat Joe Biden in that last debate for like $100-something thousand for the
And the
suit.
suit that he got shot at. Yeah.
So the golf club that he was using on Mar-a-Lago.
So he's in his ear.
His Secret Service protection when they stay in Mar-a-Lago to protect him, he charges the government
Right.
$800,000.
And he still has his own private security that the government pays for now.
Trump.
That nigga's cold.
Cold blooded.
So that's what I'm saying. Y'all think he's gonna lose?
He gotta
If
win.
a motherfucker got
gotta
34
win.
counts and he has
For
to
him,
win.
for
He has to win.
him, he has to win.
He has to
He
win.
has
Just to
to
stay out of jail.
To fix his image up,
He
he
can't
has
go
to.
to jail.
He gotta win just not to go to jail.
Not to go to
That's
jail.
right.
And then you still got to fight the
Hey.
charges in Georgia. So you got to win. You
Gotta
going.
win.
I'm cheating like a motherfucker. If I gotta win, he gonna cheat.
He got enough money to
He
buy that
might.
election.
He
He
might.
gonna cheat this. Yeah, he gonna cheat this.
He got enough money to buy that election, man.
He might.
Tierra
turn
said
Mar-a-Lago
Trump is
into-
going to win.
Wow. Yeah, we got too many names for Trump.
And Wallin said, nigga will win.
We start calling them naggers for MAGA.
Nagas for Nagas.
man.
Oh, man. It's incredible, bro. Rainey said, buy extra water or ammo. We got to buy both, Rainey. We got to get both.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, you got to fix your budget.
Oh, man. Whew. Trump.
Since they never
If
put
he
a
doesn't
president
win,
in jail.
I think we're gonna see a surge in what do they call them, militias.
No doubt. If he don't win, it's gonna be January 6 times. Whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if he don't win, they're gonna be an uproar. If he win, they're gonna be an uproar.
They're gonna be an uproar.
Yeah.
So
But the
either way it
Dems
goes,
ain't gonna do nothing but protest. He's
Yeah,
not
it's
my
gonna be
president, blah, blah,
protesting.
blah.
It's gonna be out there because
but hold on.
we don't want guns. Parties not gonna do all
So,
that.
sisters, if Kamala pull this off, y'all better keep your top eye open, man.
She better get ready. She better get ready to be the commander-in-chief.
Well, let's say they close
And-
down.
and-
Voting
and-
for
and-
Trump
and-
already.
and if she wins,
Well,
this
Georgia
boy
is
is gonna have this
strict.
boy looking like Planet of the Apes out here.
Yeah, if y'all know anybody in Georgia, tell them to get there, figure out where and how to vote early, because it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
They said they're closing down. Walletta said they're closing down voting booths in Georgia already.
Wow.
And write in your candidate You don't have to be stuck with what's on the paper.
Randy said, will my groceries go down? Probably not, Randy, no matter.
Yeah, they're going to go down in size.
Right.
You don't get a half an egg for $5.
Right. They got us locked in.
They don't look like no jawbreakers.
Right.
Eat the shell too. Shit, we gotta get all the nutrition.
Oh man.
So
yeah,
that's how your stomach start hurting.
It's like
eggs.
Hey, that man.
That shit.
I think we answered the question why they got us looking at Diddy. Because they showed distracting us from everything else. Man, I was like tripping reading all that money that Trump made. I was tripping.
I didn't know that his net worth doubled. I knew it increased. I knew it doubled.
Double, bro.
I knew
and then I didn't even bring up the his Truth Network, the little social media joint.
Yeah. I don't
he makes
even
money
know
off of that too.
What corporations are behind that?
It's him.
It's all him.
Yes, it's Trump Media, but he's like the engine that runs the entire thing. If he was if he was to sell his stock, the company would die.
So, do you think that he'll still, with the whole thing with Robert F. Kennedy, and then they talking about the groceries and the food and the GMOs, you think he's gonna do an overhaul on that?
Hell no.
No.
Trump don't give a fuck.
Come on, that's why I asked about the corporation behind it.
Trump only cares about Trump. That's the thing, man. He don't give it. He'll make you promises all day. My wife asked me last night. She said, if Trump promised you reparations, would you vote for him? I'm like, hell nah. Because he don't mean it. Trump is going to lie to get elected, man.
Yeah. Ain't that what they all do?
Man.
He is a number one politician, bro.
But he's like the most selfish dude I've actually ever seen. Like I didn't think that you could do what he's doing. $100 million? That's just this year in 2024 for legal fees.
We need to get that playbook and play the same playbook.
Bruh.
How?
How, Sway?
If we could, Diddy wouldn't be in jail.
Sway.
Hello, Florida.
Sway.
Hold on, Trump got convicted of the 34 felonies and walked out, went home.
You know that's going to be the worst thing for all of these you criminals can't have a job people.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing they can actually hope for.
Yeah.
Because if you got a felony and Trump get elected, you better go for that big paying job.
Yeah. You better.
You better.
You be smart.
And don't put down not one. You put all your felonies down.
So do y'all think Diddy's felonies add up to Trump's? Hell no.
Nah, see, what they're going to get Diddy on is the trafficking piece.
Yeah.
That's what I believe they're going to get him.
That's what I'm saying. That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest thing to convict them for the high number.
Hey,
that's how
that's why the baby oil is so important.
hey, Sayyid, Frank answered your question. Who asked about the groceries? Anyway, Frank said GMO only going to get worse. That's how they got our cognitive dissonance to where it is now. Damn. Frank. Man.
If not, they're going to add more sugar to everything else. So.
And my wife said Kennedy was supposed to be in his cabinet last time, but the powers that be stopped it. He was going to be over vaccines. Bet the same thing happens. Yeah, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna let Kennedy on this cabinet.
Kennedy is the shield right now.
Right.
He's just trying to get some paper up out of this thing.
Hey, Randy said Diddy's still a ninja when it's all said and done. So he can't do what Trump do, man. And all them dudes, that's what they gonna say.
She said the same thing.
Yeah, man. All them dudes with them felonies, Mike, when they got them said, man, our president got felonies, they been like, nigga, you ain't Trump.
Hey, them Elizabeth Gray said, y'all don't have a skin tone to do what Trump did.
Right.
Complexion connection is definitely a piece.
The protection.
Randy, we definitely need to do a community garden. And we have one. We have one over in Aurora. Brother Christopher runs it. He got a bunch of vegetables too. I'll hook you up.
It's about harvest time.
See, I'm gonna teach y'all. I'm gonna have to teach y'all in
Teach us
today's
what?
world how you get away with shit. I identify as white, Trump white. Let me go.
Not just regular time.
Let me go. I'm Trump
Okay,
white.
so
How's that work, Trav?
I want your tie.
You can identify as whatever you want. Remember that.
How's that work, Trav?
Look, Sayyid getting up. He's like, fuck it, I'm out. Just identify as
Sayyid gotta go
white, huh? If you can identify as a rock, you can identify as a woman, you can identify as whatever you want.
You can't
A
identify
flower.
as white.
That's today's world. I'm telling y'all. That's how I got my oil change $35 off.
We're gonna go custom here. Hey, so man, thank y'all for being patient with our technical difficulties. Go ahead, turn that all the way off, Trav. Did you get it?
Don't turn it off.
I said turn it off. Yeah. Listen, come and get your haircut. 8060 East Girard Avenue, Suite 109, astar2.com to schedule that appointment. We want to invite you to our Nation of Islam study group. It is at 7520 East Colfax Avenue. This Sunday at 10. Come on through and hear the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad as taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Trav, you got anything to say or anything to say?
Haircuts and identify as whoever you want to identify as so you can win it here in this life.
Haircuts and identify as whoever you want to identify as.
I win.
Trav said he wins. Thank you, Walletta. Thank you, Rainey. Thank you all. Who said do we have bean pies? I don't know if we have bean pies. No, we don't have bean pies right now, Rainey. But we're gonna get some. Complexion for Protection, R.I.P. Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney passed away? When? Dang, Frank, I didn't even know. Right on, bro. And Rainey, we do got that garden. I'm going to have to hook you up. Listen, we're going to get with y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all on the next occasion for us to do this same black thing on this same black station. Remember, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Peace! We out. We'll see y'all.
Speak how you walk, how you blink, how you reach, how you reach. Let it sink. What's your passion? Did it pain? What's your plan? Is it plain? On a plane? Hydroplane? I'm just playing. What's your purpose? What's your passion? Did it pay? Is it plain? On a plane? Hydroplane? I'm just playing.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We both love and appreciate you for doing so, but we need for you to take some action and do us 1 or 2 or maybe 3 more favors. And that is, go ahead and smash that like button, share it if you really dig the video, and also subscribe. That way you'll get a bell ding, a notification every time we post something, and it also helps us with regards to the algorithm that your people like to run. So go ahead and do that, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.